Today we are at Salève Mountain with a great panorama view over the Geneva Lake area to talk about my piece Ouverture. And this piece was inspired by a concert from Leonard Cohen, which I saw at the Montreux Jazz Festival in 2014. And it had quite a few of those slow 6/8 rockish ballad. Of course, one of his most famous one is the Hallelujah, and it has that groove, that feel of 6/8, which I thought maybe I could try to do something like this on my own, and this is how the piece was born. So the first thing I want to show you about that piece is the harmonies on which this 6/8 pattern is based. It's pretty simple harmonies. It's C major, C dominant, F major, F minor 7. And over those chords, I just spell the chord by playing the arpeggios in a specific order of notes. C major, C dominant, F major, F minor. So this is the whole A section. Really, first I start with the right hand, then it goes to the bass. C major, C dominant, F major, F minor 7, back to C. The trick I want to show you, which makes the piece a little more interesting, is that even though it's a slow 6/8 balladish piece, 6/8 means that you would normally split it every 3 notes. See, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Up to that point, and even the next one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it's all groups of 3 notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And here, the last 6 notes, I group 4 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So this creates this kind of uneven feel within the loop or within the pattern, which makes it a little more surprising, a little less expected or smooth. Also later on the piece I will show you, actually I can show you now if I go to the bridge, the B part is exactly the same thing. Adding an uneven element to the basic 6/8 feel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you see it starts with twice 3 notes repeated a few times, and then it goes to 3 times a group of 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the bridge harmonies are also pretty simple. F sharp major, F sharp dominant, B major, and B flat dominant. Back to F sharp. And the last section of the B part of this piece is bringing back the basic 6/8 feel. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the harmonies are E flat minor, E flat minor over D flat, and then B major, and then B flat dominant. And I'm just spelling those chords, creating this arpeggio over the basic 6/8 feel. So there is one last thing I want to show you about the harmonies. Now that I showed you the cadences of those sections, is how I go from one section to the other, because it's quite a big step going from the C major key of the A section into the F sharp major of the bridge, which is the further away possible key from the C. But I did that because I wanted to bring some drama into the piece and bring it to the next level. I thought maybe if I try to reach for the keys that the most further away, this will bring this effect. And how I do that is there are a few common notes between the end of the section here. So this, we are in F minor 7. And there are a few notes that could imply we could go to F sharp major. So if I play the harmonies at the same time. So that's how I go to the bridge, to the B section. And then to go back to the A, we start in F sharp major, we go to the relative minor, which is the D sharp minor, or E flat minor if you want. This is the last section of the B. You have the B flat dominant, which logically leads back to E flat minor, but this could also go to C major, because this also has some common notes. So that's how I modulate back into the A section. So now the melody of this piece, I kind of improvised something and it came out pretty easily, which is not always the case. And because the piece is in C major at the beginning, I start really with an obvious melody based over C. And here I bring this note, which is the minor third over a C major. And this has this kind of dissonance. I did it on purpose because I wanted to add a bit of a lemon taste to this otherwise fairly sweet piece. And this also brings kind of a bluesy flavor, or could also refer to Gershwin with this sharp 9 melody. So this kind of blurs the lines a little bit and makes it a little more ambiguous. And we could be almost in C minor instead of C major. Start clearly with major. Now I bring this note that's out. So this is really C minor, with the left hand plays C major. So this has this kind of bluesy, Gershwinish dissonance. Then I do the exact same thing for the B section. B section is really the melody of the A, but transposed and play with chords. If I just play the first part of the melody in C, the B is exactly the same. So you see, it's extremely close, but I just play it using triads, so make a chord out of this melody. So also by bringing the chords back, it makes it a little more dramatic too, and brings it to the next level. Voilà, that was Ouverture, with a great open view behind me. Of course, for the exact notes and more information about the piece, I invite you to check out the music sheet. But this should give you a taste of the piece, understand how it was built, and hopefully make you want to try it for yourself. Enjoy!